So this is Frontier First Encounters, aka Elite 3 or Frontier 2. Yeah, you can see why they gave up the numbering system for Elite Dangerous. But this is a game that never came out on the Amiga, unfortunately. Only the PC version was created. What I'm running here is actually a little mod of it, because unfortunately this was even more plagued with bugs than Frontier was. But it was, it's kind of, it is a sequel, but in many ways it's got a lot of similarities to Elite 2. There's a lot more ships. There's a new political faction, the Alliance. There's, as you can see, there's some quite impressive planetary modelling going on there. There's textures, obviously, which does date it quite a bit. And there's this weird sort of, the land seems to change shape as you fly over it. Yeah, and it's very cool. There's lots of new features, and there's even, well, you'll get a sense from the intro anyway, but for one thing, there's more types of starports here. There's even an appearance by the Thargoids, the elusive aliens from the first Elite game. I wonder if they'll be in Elite Dangerous. Yeah, so I'm not really spoiling anything because they show you them right in here in the intro, but I'm going to skip out of this for now and get right into the game. Now, as you can see, it looks similar, but very different. You got the same kind of icons. The view icons here we can see are Seika Mark III, which is the kind of the new version of the Eagle long range fighter, and you can see this weird pumping ship over here, which I can't remember what it's called, but it's some weird horrible looking cargo ship. Why would you? Yeah, that's weird. So yeah, we've got the same kind of thing here. You got this textured background showing the inside of your ship, which is odd. But yeah, a navigation computer is one of the best new features in this version. I'll talk about that in a minute. So you can see here we're starting off in the Alliance in Gateway, and this is a renamed. This is the Ultiq system from Frontier, but it's been renamed. And you can see Alioth, which was a system in the original game, is still there, and that is now the capital of the Alliance. The Alliance is a new political faction which grew out of sort of a desire for the various independent systems came together and didn't want to be either left on their own or under the heel of the Federation or the Empire. So this is in sector -14. It's the same universe, so you can go down here and you see all the old systems we're used to: Sol, Barnard, Star, Ross 154, and of course down here are the Imperial systems. So if we take a look in the system view, this is a bit more snazzy. It's a little less functional, but it still works. You've got the scanner and everything, it's still all there. And you can see, this kind of ruins the system view for me, because you see, this part here, this was supposed to be a black area. It was just left transparent, I guess. But it looks weird, because this thing is showing through here. Yeah. Anyway, and let's look in the stock in the starports. It's all the same. Bulletin boards, shipyards. You can see all the new kinds of fighters. Mantis transport, this ball carrier. So yeah, if you want more of the same, this is definitely worth having a look at. I played it quite a lot, and this I like. The Mark IIs of the old favourites, like the Viper. Look at that! Isn't that sleek and nice? Yeah, there's some new items. There's a missile viewer, which is not very useful. Chaff dispenser, never used that. That's like a cheap version of the ECM system. Navigation computer, I'm going to show you that now. This is incredibly useful. So let's see, how do we get it up? Here we go. You click that, shows you every starport in the system, and all you need. I'll show you this. I'll just take off, and that's the engine, the launch button. Now let's speed up. Everything's textured, you see, and that really kind of that's the landing gear controls there. So let's speed up a bit. Get out of the system. I mean, get out of the planet's atmosphere. So let's say we want to go to Seattle. Just click that, and there it goes. It's set, and you just fast forward time, and off you go. The sounds are not great. I wish they'd done something about the sound, because the sound is still not amazing. You switch between combat and navigation mode. There's this button here. I've still got the music on. The music is kind of nice, actually. It just sounds a bit of a letdown. Let's have a look. See, now that's a nice image, isn't it? You can see the Gateway 4 right there as we descend into Manchester's claim. Yeah. Okay, let's speed through that. Yeah, one thing to note on the bulletin board is there are a few different kinds of things you can find. For example, here you can get subscription offers to newspapers. Yes, there are newspapers in this game. This game, which had no plot before, is now rife with all this backstory. There's, you know, the Imperial Herald, which is obviously a mouthpiece for the Empire. Federal Times, which is a mouthpiece for the Federation. Rig, which is just tabloid trite. I never even read it. Frontier News is as close as you can get to something independent. And Universal Scientist is, you know, it's like the New Scientist. It's for people who are interested in science stuff in the game, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's, you know, stuff about horrible diseases. But this is really cool because it gives you this nice backstory on the whole universe, and it really adds some flavour to it. Another thing that you'll find in the bulletin board is this kind of thing: invaluable artwork required to be transported to Beta Hydra. Good prose paper for safe transit. This is something we never saw in Frontier. This is a custom mission. There are a few of these in the game, and they have like there's story elements in the game now, and there's several of these, and they eventually lead to, well, you just have to play and find out, because it is really quite cool, the stuff you can come across. There's not much more in the stock market except for alien artifacts, which you can find, although it's very rare. They have in fact fixed some of the problems with the fuel scoop, because you get a tractor beam cargo scoop, which hasn't got any visual tractor beam coolness, but it does mean that you can actually scoop things just by being roughly near them. So piracy is a valid way of making money now. You can, and this is another way you can do asteroid mining. I'm not sure if asteroids show up properly in this version or not, but yeah. A combat computer. I don't remember what this does. It's been a while since I played this game. Let's get out of here and have a look. The sound is kind of bad, really. I'll vacate the area immediately. Some things don't change. Yeah, I can't remember what the combat computer does. Never mind. Let's just... I'm gonna... find another starport. Oh, undercarriage down. And let's go to Dublin Citadel. Oh no, that's too far away. No, 22 AU. I'm being lazy now. New Chernobyl. Yeah, let's go there. No, let's not. I want to find a starport, so let's actually look at this. Where are we now? We were at... where were we? Manchester's claim. Great, so we picked the... Okay, let's go to Dublin Citadel, which is just back the way we came. So yeah, I do like this version. I played it quite a lot. Oh dear, I'm under attack! Ah, how I will be put to the test. The engine sound doesn't work. I don't have a scanner. So I'm really having to play this by eye. Where is my enemy? Damn it. There's no one here. Okay, I'm gonna just... I do have a scanner. Okay, it just wasn't showing up. Oh, okay. I think that's one of the fighter types. I've only got a pulse laser here, but I think I can manage it. Yeah, the combat's pretty much the same. Oh god. There we go! What a nice explosion. Okay, where was I going? Oh yeah. Ah, there's another one. Ah, there we go. See, oh dear. I'm being really badly fired at. But you see, oh, incoming missile. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, I don't know if you could see by the scanner there, but I was being attacked by 2 ships at once, and that can happen. If you press the time acceleration a couple of times, it will keep adding new ships to your theater of conflict, which is really cool. So you can actually have a challenging fight with several different enemies. But let's just fill up on hydrogen fuel and fly off somewhere. Yeah, I don't have any save games for this, so I can't really show you much of the later game right now. But yeah, I was never planning to do this as like a hyperspace. Sounds kind of crazy. Oh, one thing of note here is that this Eta Cassiopeia is the Federal Naval Base, and as such, it music. As such, it basically functions like fasciste, so you can actually do well as a military. You can have a decent military career for the Federation in this version of the game, which is kind of nice, not having to work for the Federation. Oh, wait a minute! I just think we found an asteroid. No, is it? I don't know. I think that might be the hyperspace cloud showing up there on the display there. Could we have? No, it's definitely that. Yeah, for some reason that shows up now. Okay, let's keep heading out. And how much fuel have we got left? We have 4 fuel. Okay, we can get back to Sol. And we're nearly there. Okay, let's head to Sol. The new issue of Universal Scientist is now available. Okay, so yeah, look at this. This is so nice. We can just select. Let's go for Abraham Lincoln. And I'm going to change the music because it's a bit loud. And yeah, I'll end it anyway. Okay. So yeah, there's not too much more to show you on this version. I mean, there is, but it's nothing I can show you right now. Yeah, it's set 50 years after the first game, and a lot has changed. Before I go into there, I'm going to show you what Earth looks like at this time. Oops, that's wrong. And we should be able to see Earth from... There we go. Look at that. What the fuck have they done to it? That's terrible. Despite all the nice looking other terrestrial planets, something has happened to the Earth. I think that might just be because they couldn't actually get the thing to work right as under the new system with all the detail required. So yeah, that's Frontier First Encounters. Yeah, I am running this is a modded version that runs with some bug fixes. It's called JJFFE. I can't remember the name. JJ is the name of the guy who did it. John something, I think. His website is unfortunately down, so I had to find this through a third party site. I don't know why it's down. I guess it's just lack of interest over time or something. Yeah, look, here's some of the new ships. Skeet Cruiser, that looks silly. Griffin Carrier, this is huge. This is a mega ship. It's like the Panther, but a Griffin. And we got all our old standards as well. The old Adder is here. Puma Clipper. Some of them look just exactly the same. And the good old interplanetary brick. Brilliant. And the lifter, yay, my favourite. So yeah, there is one more version that I want to cover, and that is D3DFFE. So let's take a look at that.